Are you in there? Yeah. Hi, I'm back. Oh, I'm enjoying a nice hot cup of tea. How are you? You okay? You thought I was gone for good? I did too. I did too, to be honest with you. Here I am in Nesther, just hanging out. I had some stuff to do in here. Um, Hi. So, it's been a month. It's been a month, but I'm coming through the other side, right? God never gives you, more than you can handle is what they say. So hopefully I'm, you know, just have a little bit of time to breathe. But seriously, I'm feeling good after the surgery. Um, it went well. It was a good doctor. It was a sucky recovery. It was a sucky 10 days. What got me more than the actual procedure and the kidney stone and the stent, what got me more was, to be honest with you, was the Bactrim. It's this antibiotic. Never again, never again. I mean, it upset my stomach, but that wasn't it. It caused, um, well, I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty, but some of the side effects is depression, anxiety, and psychosis. So I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. But no, I'm doing good. So I'm in Nesther. Yesterday, I went to see my cousin was camping down at Bass River, and I was like, I'm going to come for a little while. So I hopped in Nesther and went down there. And so I got a few hours of just fresh air. I hadn't been out of the house in 9 days. Like I didn't even walk to the mailbox in 9 days. So I was starting to feel like weird. Um, so it was really nice to sit outside and look at the stars. The sky was so clear and enjoy the fire for a while. Yeah, so that was really nice. Thanks, cuz. Thanks, Luann, for sharing your um camp. She has the same passion that I do about camping outdoors and all that stuff. So we are hoping that the future holds maybe some cousin trips. It's getting chilly outside. So what's going on for me in the future? Let's get the not so fun stuff out of the way first. I go back to work tomorrow, full time in the office in corporate, an hour away from home. I don't like working at home, really, to be honest with you. But a commute um, for an hour a day is gonna kind of stink. 2 hours a day, there and back. I got to get a cord out. I don't remember the last time I showed you guys some stuff that I got, but I got some stuff that I want to go through. I love these long cords that I have because I can plug it into my Bluetti and I can plug my phone in, and you won't die on me there. Let me plug this in. And plug this in. If I could see. There we go. All right. So, yeah, so tomorrow I start work again full time back in corporate. Um, it is what it is, right? I have to work. That's where I work. I've been home with mom. I've always worked full time the entire time I took care of mom. Like I didn't miss a beat. I didn't really take time off, other than like doctor's visits or things like that when she was still mobile. But I worked full time the entire time, but I worked from home. They were gracious enough to allow me to do that because there is no really work at home policy. But I've been with the company for almost 12 years, and so anyway, they allowed me to do that. And that's been since February, I think. So I've been home for quite a while. And I would go into the office intermittently, but it's time to go back. What are you going to do? So that's on that front. camping front, I have a winter trip planned in January with some of the girl camper things. It's not a girl camper event, but it's some girl camper ladies, and we're gonna do some mid-January camping. I love it. I love it. I I'm warm in here, and you sit out by the fire, or some of the ladies will have like hot tents. I would love a hot tent. A hot tent is like I'm gonna assume it's like a canvas, and you can put a wood burning stove in it. It's pretty neat. I'm thinking of expanding my camping homes. So I have, the big camper. I've got Nesther. Now I think I want an extension tent, so that when I open the hatchback, it'll have like tent material connecting the hatchback of Nesther. And when I exit Nesther from the hatchback, I will enter into like a tent. So Nesther's basically like, right now it's like my living room, bedroom, kitchen area. But then I can have like, maybe chairs and maybe a wood burning stove in it or something like that. I don't know. I just want to expand what I'm doing, what I love. So we'll see. So yeah, so January holds a winter trip for me. My cousin's going to come, and she's going to share a site with me, which is super exciting. Only thing is, she's a night owl, and I'm like, I folded up at like 8 o'clock. Good night. So we'll be fine. And then in March, I signed up for my very first women's event with a different group. The woman that heads this off, her name is Lulu, and she's from Boston. And she travels. She has a home base. She has a home in Boston, but she travels in her van. Like she's out at Quartzsite right now. She just did Utah. She's in her 60s too. God bless her. She's a lot of fun, and she has meetups all over the country. And she'll spend her 4 months in Florida. So I signed up, and God be willing, and if Nesther is mechanically sound, this trip is gonna rely a lot on that. Nesther is getting dropped off as soon as striper fishing is done, because Mark uses Nesther to drive onto the beach to striper fish, and that's a passion of his, so we can hold off. Once striper season is over, Nesther is going to the mechanic for a week or two, and I'm just gonna be like, just fix whatever needs to be fixed and hand it back to me when you can say, go to Florida. Don't worry about it. So March, for my birthday, I'm treating myself to a woman's meetup in, I don't know how to pronounce it, Deland, DeLand, Florida. So that's super exciting to be able to go to one of those meetups. And women camp all sorts of ways. They'll come in some come in cars, some come in small SUVs, some come in vans, the big Sprinter vans, the small minivans, you name it. There's no wrong way to come. You just come, and you just have a blast. So yeah, so I've got something planned for January and a big trip planned in March. It would be 15 hours on the road. And as a true van lifer, I would not do that in one day. I would probably take 2 days, maybe 3. So that's going to mean like maybe sleeping in a Cracker Barrel parking lot or a Walmart parking lot, where they allow and where is normal for overnighters to sleep that are traveling. So like, I'm going to be legit. It's exciting. So I got a couple things for the winter camping. So the last trip that I did was right after Mom passed. It was beginning of November, I think. And it was cold. Like, it was a cold snap. I'm sorry about the light in here. Not much I can do, but you can hear me. It was cold. So if you don't have electric, you're kind of SOL. You're shit out of luck, in my opinion, unless you're comfortable using butane or propane, because they sell heaters like that. And I do have a propane heater that if I had to in a pinch, I would run in here, but I would have to open the windows like that because I'm paranoid about it. And I have to buy a, what is that called? Detector. Carbon monoxide detector. Have to get one of those. But for now, because most of the places I go, I have electric available to me, like not just my Bluetti, but like a power pole. I can run my little heater, and it's more than toasty in here. Sometimes it gets downright hot. But on those cooler nights where I don't want to run the heater, or maybe I can't, I purchased this, and it's a sleeping mat or sleeping pad. It's very soft. This is like a nice fuzzy flannel, and the back is like a, you know, that sateen, and it does not get hot like a heating pad. You know, when you put a heating pad on high, it could burn you. This is a soft radiant heat. There are different levels on the highest setting, and you can set it for like 8 hours, 6 hours, whatever. It's nice. And I think this tucked into your sleeping bag, you sleep on top of this. I think that it's going to be it's a good addition. It's a good addition to my cooler weather sleeping. I have it plugged in now, and it's starting to warm up. And like I said, it's a very soft heat. But if you trap it in under a blanket and you lay on top of it, I think it's sufficient. It is USB. It's currently plugged into my Bluetti, and it's got a little switch here. Yeah, so this is my sleeping mat. And the nice thing about it, it only draws 5 watts. That's like no power at all. So my Bluetti could run this for a week, all night long, and I would not be worried at all about, you know, running out of power. The little power banks that you could buy, the little charging blocks, like let's say you got one that's, you know, 100 watts or less. Like let's say I wanted to sit outside by the campfire, but I was cold. I could bring this and stick a charging block in my pocket and run this at 5 watts, and I'll be toasty. So yeah, this was like $48 on Temu. And I'm very pleased with it. What else did I get? I haven't been doing a whole lot of shopping because I was down and out recovering. Oh, I got this. This is really cool. I have fairy lights up. You could see them up there right now. But this would be to decorate my campsite or whatever. It's USB charged. It might be solar. I don't know. Okay, so see this round thing? And you pull it out, and it pulls out and it pulls out. And it's like 30, really long. I'm going to say 30 feet. It might even be 50 feet, right? And where's the power switch? How do you turn it on? Look at that. See, and it just pulls out and out and out. So I can like wrap it around trees or string it from tree to tree, or I could lay it on the ground and like, you know, mark off my site. I love. I got a couple of these actually. I got some for Christmas gifts too, because my daughter's a camper. But you don't need them for camping. I could put this on my tree if I want to. And what's nice about this too is that you don't have to like wind them up and they get all twisted. It's got like a thing, like a fishing rod, and look, and it pulls it back in. Isn't that awesome? So yeah, so this can act like a light, a regular light, or you know, you pull it out and you have loads of string lights. So Temu, $5. So this is nice, and I think it comes in like different colors too. So I think that's all I got. I think I got my sleeping mat and I got this. I don't think I got anything else because, like I said, I haven't been shopping. I have a cart full of stuff. I just haven't pulled the trigger on anything yet. I'm trying not, I don't want to just buy to buy, I want to know that I need it and stuff. So, but this is great. So, and then it stores away nicely. This is cool, and it's another source of light, right? So, there, very nice find. I have another light that I'm going to do a review on that was a gift from my cousin because it's getting dark out here. And it's amazing. It's the best camping light ever. I did get this too. My husband went to help my mother-in-law, his mom, clear out an attic for something, and she had this really nice lantern because my red lantern broke with the little flicky flame. This is like a legit nice LED one though. So thanks Mom and John for sending me the lantern. I really like it. It's a really bright LED one too. So maybe I'll hold it and then you can see me. But I don't really have a whole lot more to say. I'm doing okay, and I'm ready to get back into life. I miss my mother. There's no words. I'm not over it. You don't ever get over that, right? But she taught me that life goes on. She always just say to me, you don't give up the ship. That's an old World War II sort of saying. You don't give up the ship. And she wouldn't want me to, give up the ship. So I'm not. So I get up every day and I do what needs to be done, right? Because that's what I do. That is what I do. But I'm okay. I'm all right. I shouldn't have hung it here. I need more hanging spaces. So anyway, thanks for joining me. I'm going to go inside. I'm hungry. I'm going to eat some tortellini soup. I've been eating stuff that I should not be eating. I'll tell you that much. All in the name of recovery, So that's it. I'm going to go eat some tortellini soup, and I will keep you posted on my upcoming winter trip. And that's it. And it's so good to hang out with you guys again. And I'll be back, okay? Bye. See you on the flip side.